Howdy folks, Justin here, and today we're hopping on the ladder with a pretty spicy Crusader build. For the last couple weeks I played a lot of decks with Stolen Pants, played around a lot with items, and so I played Forsworn Looter, which is not a card I think any of us have probably played before. And it wasn't bad, right? And in some instances it was better than Goblin Skull used to be. So today we're going to try to build a deck that gets tremendous Forsworn Looter value. I'm excited about this. We obviously want to have the ring just like you used to with Goblin Skulk. But I'm excited to play a fairly mid-rangey version of Crusader, although it's pretty aggressive. So let's see if our Forsworn Looter can connect. I'm sure this is going to be just fine. Opponent reading the card, don't blame him. Rapid Shot. That's where we're at. Alright, so no Forsworn Looter connecting right now. Gonna play the Rift Thane. See what happens. What does Rapid Shot as their first play mean? Maybe a Rage deck. Maybe just not into that sweet value action. Okay, so almost certainly a Rage deck. We're going to play Reeve Shadow. Although this keeps that alive. Maybe that's something I should do. Yeah, I'm into this. One of the items for our Forsworn Looter to come find. And rallying onto the charge creature is probably the best option. And just another Rapid Shot. Alright, well there's another item that we have. Good old Reeve. Alright Reeve, I'm going to need you to do some work here. There's Hand of Dagoth. So we're going to play Aldora. And hit a First Rune Prophecy. God damn, dude. Are you kidding me? This is a Mystic Dragon deck. Alright, well Garnag trades with this stuff, so we're going to play Garnag, but holy crap is that irritating. Okay, well, we are going to persevere here.
Keep your distance.
Yeah. Okay, we'll take our 5. Okay.
The Nords must take back Skyrim. The Nords must take back Skyrim.
Drop down Aldora. We're not doing terribly here. We can drop down quite a bit of power on the board next turn. Okay. And we drew a Dawnstar Healer, which is good in the future. Yeah, I don't see any reason to interact with that right now. I guess we're about to find out how big our opponent goes. There's Queen Baronzia. Into Awakened Dreamer. Okay. Sacrifice these. And hopefully get a connect with a good Dawnstar swing here in a second. This says to me it's just mid-range Dagoth. With Cradle Crush Giants. Sure.
Must I do everything myself?
Okay. Yeah, let's do this thing. Gain some life, drop some more dudes down. And this is kind of how mid-range life gain Crusader worked when I played it a year ago. I guess a year and a half ago now. Yeah, we go to 6. Kitties, come on. Into Moose. Into Mournhold Trader. Okay. Rift Thane. This hurts. This is just an aggro deck. We go to 12.
This find belongs to me. Right blade. If it wasn't valuable, they would lock it up. Get past me.
Opponent's got 9, so if they have any reach, we're dead. Alright.
Perhaps we can help one another.
Telvos Magister. Uh-huh.
Shall we put in a dishonest
Into Brynjolf. Into Dead to a Prophecy. Or Dead barring a Prophecy?
This might be handy.
Okay. Crown Quartermaster.
Don't mess with me. Death to the enemy. You'll burn.
Sweet. There we go. We'll be right back for hopefully some Forsworn Looter action. Alright, so I made a couple changes to the Fantastic Forsworn deck. Got it closer to the old archetype of this deck that I kind of was drawing inspiration from. And I'm excited to give it a shot this time. Got some fun stuff, and it should work out pretty well. Wink, wink. Alright, so here we go. Playing against Dead Expo on Mage. They are War Hero. Thank you for your service. And let's do this. We have the ring. And no Forsworn Guide, so we're going to throw stuff back till we find... Forsworn Looter. Sorry, Forsworn Looter. Still no Forsworn Looter, but we do have Rehab Battle Mage. Alright, so we have a curve. 3/3 for 3 is functional. We are running a full set of Golden Saints now, which is probably good in the Mage matchup. Or not. Or it's a Scouting Patrol deck. Also a possibility. Okay. Second Crusader's Assault. I'm not actually excited to see the first Crusader's Assault in my hand, so we'll see what happens. So, Mage tokens. What's the plan here? It's tough to say. Could get Firebolted. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen. An enemy Bruma Profiteer. Alright, well, we're just going to play a Rehab Battle Mage, which our opponent shouldn't be able to interact with. We do have a couple Moose in the deck now, so Having this rune broken is bad for me. But they know what's up. It's Rehad Battle Mage time. And we could hit Prophecy. It's not impossible. Improfitable. Sanders giving me a look. Means I'm doing well. And there's Forsworn Looter. Let's do it. So I think I'm just going to steal Scimitar Forsworn Looter. It's not going to do anything. We have a 5/8, which looks pretty solid. We can start looting out some items. I don't know. I mean, like, if we're not suspecting our opponent is running removal for this... Uh-oh. Now, our opponent has Execute. Right. Well, that's super unfortunate. There's a Rehad Horseman. I guess we're just going to have to hope our opponent trades and doesn't remove both of them, and then we can then Crusader's Assault or swing into this next. Fair enough. So, Forsworn Looter count, by the way, in terms of function, 0. Imprison. Alright, that's probably okay. Just drop down a Hive Defenderino. It's going to get traded with, but how do we eventually remove this thing if we can't engage in creature combat with it? Penitus Oculatus. Well, if they don't play a spell here, we can get some value. We can do some Crusader's Assault things if they don't trade. But I suspect they trade. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's Tyr. I guess we're just going to play Tyr. It could eat a Lightning Bolt, which would be unfortunate. And our 26 is worse than their 26 because their mooses are on maximum moose capacity right now. Yeah, I think we're taking Crusader's Assault out of this deck. I just have not enjoyed it. And Lightning Bolt. Moonmoth. Into Altmer. Alright, well. Now we're kind of in. There's a Golden Saint and a Rift Thane. So we'll play this. Play this. And hopefully trigger the Golden Saint next turn. Yeah, I was still under the thinking, oh, maybe I should take a little more damage, draw some more cards, but now that I have a clear plan, which is to activate the Golden Saint, I'm not going to be doing that. Bruma, Imperial Reinforcements. So these are both getting buffed. But that's not the end of the world. It means this one's not trading this turn. This one's not trading this turn, I don't think. And it just going face isn't terrible for us. We clear off both of these next turn. We drop a Golden Saint. Looks pretty good. Except there's Imprison! Hooray! Alright. So this is pretty good, right? Or actually, is it even necessary? We trade. We don't put it on there. I mean, it's only eating one token if we do that. So let's play our Golden Saint and just hold our Steel Scimitar, I guess. See what our opponent's sitting on now. This Altmer Dragon Knight has been alive for entirely too long. Moonmoth Castellan in our opponent's deck. See if they have the third Imprison. Even the third Penitus is a real bad deal for us. Okay.
I'll whip them into shape.
5th Legion trainers, not a problem. And now... And they're activating Golden Saint, but it's not going to trigger. Okay. So they're Golden Saint deck 2. We can get this up to 5 and swing into this. Seems pretty good. Alright, let's draw some more cards. Keep our dudes alive. There's another Golden Saint. Let's just clear things off. Play it safe. Do I swing into this for Dawnbreaker reasons? So if they draw a Golden Saint this turn, they can play it and activate it, which would be bad for us. If they don't, our Golden Saint will trigger because we're going to gain life when we connect next turn.
I'll see you dead.
They're going for it. There's our Singleton Scar Drillmaster and then nothing. So let's swing, gain life, play Golden Saint, play a Stormcloak Battalion. So we are like still trying to do Forsworn looter things, but we are a Golden Saint deck too. Which, like, I mean, and this is playing out a lot like the old games with the old Crusader deck would, where on the back of Dawnstar Healer, you are clawing at the board in the mid-game. Okay, that's not going to do anything. Crassius' favorite plot triggers. Opponent gains 4 life. So it's kind of cool that we came... Oh, put it over here. Gain 3. But not going to be able to trigger their Golden Saint. Another Crassius' favor. Okay. Interesting that, like, our first game with a Golden Saint version of this deck is against someone who's doing something very similar. We ultimately have way more value left. We have 8, 16, 20 damage on board, so we don't have lethal unless we draw a Dawnbreaker. There's another another Dawnstar Healer. So let's just take control of the board. Definitely into playing Scar a Drill Master. Just in case. Maybe get another Dawnstar Healer for that last couple of just in cases, right, Sandra? Yeah. Just in case that turns out to be relevant. Okay. Well, there's the Dawnbreaker we were kind of playing around this whole time. Opponent's still dead on board.
Observe my technique. Observe my technique.
Let's go and get that value. Another Rehod Horseman is what it is. And yeah, there you go. Feels good to play this deck after all this time. I wonder if this version's any good. No. We'll give it another shot. Alright, let's play one more game with the fantastic Forsworn. This is the deck that's proving to everybody that Forsworn Looter is just as good as Goblin Skulk ever was. Although we haven't actually connected with it yet. It's crazy. I always do a couple practice games, like in casual or, you know, just wherever, before I record. Not always, but a lot of the time. And I did that with this one. Had the ring, landed the turn 1 Looter, got crazy value. That's not happened this time. Alright, MH Heart 24 is our opponent there on Scout. There's Eldora. We don't actually have any supports for Eldora. So, surprise. But we do have, you know, a reasonable ability to trigger some Skywag action, which just makes it a solid value card. We have enough items in our deck that I kind of figured that having Skywag around was not unreasonable. And a lot of the ideas in this deck Alright, it's that scout deck. Are lifted directly from the pants decks I was playing, so that's something that's happening. We do have Dushnik Yell Archer for Halls of the Dwemer, which is kind of sweet. No play. Alright. Well, Aldora the Daring is our play. If I had an item in my hand, I would consider playing Rehad Battle Mage. As it stands, any of the items I might draw are just as good with Aldora as they are with Rehad, and this could get crushed. Yeah, there we go. So, as much value as this would be, I can't just play this out. I'd like to draw another 2-drop, I guess. Perfect, Relic Hunter. Swing right into a Prophecy. I was like, well, I guess I should be responsible about this. Got half punished. There's some Gearwork Spider action. Drop another one of these down. And we are doing a pretty good job of getting value from this Broomer Profiteer we landed a couple turns ago. Alright, now this is the 3rd or 4th time I run into the Dwemer Scout deck. It's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. I mean, it's strong like all Dwemer decks are strong. And a 5-drop. Thorn Histmage, going to protect our opponent's dudes. I can't do this. I'm going to play this. Crusader's Assault and Rift Thane. Not going to come down as a guard, which is unfortunate. Because I'd really like a guard here. Swinging out of order again. That was my mistake. But we are looking pretty solid to drop the Golden Saint down next turn, which should be pretty good. We're making some trades, which is good for us. So we're landing Golden Saint even if we can't connect for more damage next turn. We'll follow it up with a Moose. I wish this wasn't a 4-2 so that I could make a better trade here. Because we do need, like, Dwemer need to be kept off the board because it's a Dwemer deck. Okay, Mechanical Ally. Into Fighters Guild Recruit, huh? Into more Gearwork Spiders. Alright, well, let's get our Golden Saint value. Opponent can drop down a Halls for some pretty good value now. But we are going to keep our Bruma alive. In response to Halls, we Dushnik and Rehad, or Dushnik and Crusader's Assault. Instead... Alright, getting Dwemer off the board is exactly where we want to be. This could be the +3/+3 Dwemer. Instead, it's Galen. Into the +3/+3 Dwemer? I'm kind of eager to play Moose sooner rather than later. There's Yagram probably bringing back Mechanical Ally. Okay. Bringing back Steam Constructor. Okay. Into Steam Constructor. So our opponent's running low on gas and on time. Alright, there you go, Steam Constructor, you got it. Oh, there's Forsworn Looter, late to the party again. Is Moose the play here? It seems pretty good. If Halls comes down, it eats a single creature. If it doesn't, it eats 2. So what if I just swing into this? No, I'm going to play Moose. And then swing with the Bruma.
You won't foil my plan.
And not swing face. Try to starve our opponent. Dropping 2 4s seems great. It is the fantastic Forsworn deck, of course. Forsworn Looter, a Reachman. That's just good business. What's that look for? Okay, so Crushing Blow. Sure. We go 21. Barrow Stalker. Our defender's pretty good here. I'm gonna swing face. I'm gonna play Hive Defender. I'm gonna play Forsworn Looter. No, I gotta play. I gotta play Black Dragon. I wanted to play Forsworn Looter because actually pulling some items out of my deck is pretty good value right now. Like, it would be nice. I got the Rehide Battle Mages I want to do something with, but gotta use my brain. That's right. There's the halls. Okay, you got it. Well, face damage. Potentially a good draw. Okay. Just gonna hover over this card menacingly. Hey, robots. I got an orc with a bow. So I can't actually do anything about this, which is unfortunate. I mean, like, there are things I can do. Like, at 9 Magicka, I can do this. It sucks. And it means the only thing I'm putting on the board is the Dishnokiel Archer. Does my opponent have a 3rd Crushing Blow they're thinking about playing, or are they just taking their sweet time? Yes. Run the clock.
We must protect our stronghold.
Alright, there we go.
This is on your head.
And yeah, I mean, let's get looting. I'm totally into it like this. I'm ready to finally connect with a player with the Forsworn Looter and get that tremendous value. So our Forsworn Looter toolkit goes up to 4 to grab Dawnbreaker. The toolkit consists of 2 things that cost 2. They give +1. Steel Scimitar, which brings it up to 3 at 1. And yeah, that's pretty exciting. Merchant's Camel is pretty low impact, so it shouldn't matter a lot here. I mean, they could play another Halls, it wouldn't matter. Doesn't want all the Assassin. Doesn't want Gearwork Spider. Really? I feel like Gearwork Spider would have been great.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
And it's instead gonna be, drum roll please, Dwarven Sphere. But not on my looter. That's right. At long last, we're getting that looter value.
The stench of the living.
Sure. Okay. Wait, I should Crusader's Assault here, right? Just for the value. Hey, it's a moose. Alright. Sweet Steel Scimitar action. Which means
The Nords must take back
I can take care of the robot. Play Dawnstar Healer. Alright. So, we got a lot on board. We can pull another... I mean, that felt good, right? pulling that Steel Scimitar was tremendous. That's more than Goblin Skulk has ever done. Kind of. I mean, Cruel Fire Bloom is like kind of worth like way more than Zero Magica, so maybe not. Alright, let's see what happens. But we're playing against a deck that's been played in reasonably high legend ranks. Okay. I believe that you're still dead. Forsworn Looter. He's a Reachman. It's what gentlemen do.
What?
Yeah. So actually, opponent no longer dead. No longer getting Forsworn Looter value. So I guess we'll just get the moose out of the deck. Take care of some guard action that might happen. Yeah, we'll go and swing. We did hit a prophecy, so maybe we made that happen by taking out the moose. Fighters Guild Recruit. Some sweet life gain action. And we'll drop Garnag to keep the shenanigans our opponent can get into to a minimum. So how was Forsworn Looter in this game? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Dorn his mage? Nope. Aldvlath the Assassin? Also nope. There we go. And for the first time in a long time in the ladder, let's give Rehide Battle Mage the killing blow. Alright. Reachman.